So good afternoon everyone, welcome to another thrilling episode of Food and Travel with James. We're in southern Scotland today. We're in a town called Moffat in DUMFRIESSHIRE, and we're stood outside a little bakery called Our Little. Now I've done some research on this place. They're meant to knock out some really good pies and pastries. So it's the end of February, last day of February 2025. The sun is kind of shining. So let's get in and let's check out some of the produce in here, shall we? So as you can see, I took a couple of quick shots of the price list that was in the shop window, and they sell their baked goods at different prices, whether you get hot or cold. Now I went for the cold items because I didn't want to burn my mouth like I did at Dean's the other day. Hey up, I need to tell you, don't I, how much the food that you're about to see, how much it all cost. So it came to a grand total of £5.20. The pork pie was £1.50, although I think it said on the price list it's £1.65, but for whatever reason I've only been charged £1.50. The Scotch pie was £1.75, and the meat and potato pie was £1.95. So after you've seen the food and after you've seen me eat it, let me know whether you think that's good value or not. It's the last day of February 2025 and we're in southern Scotland, as I've already said. So I've got the goods. As you can see, I brought a plate out with me and we're going to open these and probably eat them off the top of my car. So we'll go through them individually first. We'll not litter, although it's doing its best to blow away. That's the Scotch pie. Good bake on it, looks decent that, doesn't it? We'll put that there. And let's do the grand unveiling in here. It's like Christmas Day this, isn't it, for pie eaters. That's a Little's pork pie. And in here we've got a Little's meat and potato pie. Let's get it out of its shell. That's the meat and potato pie, good bake on it. I know I always say this, don't I, but it's quite heavy as well. Let's put that there, and let's put that there as well so we can see them. Try and do it a bit artistically. So we'll get into this little lot very soon. So first of all, I think we should attack this pork pie. So let's give that a little break into. There we go. Show you what that looks like in a second, bear with me. So that's a Little's pork pie, a cross section of it anyway. Looks good that, doesn't it? Nice crispy pastry, plenty of meat in there. Let's give that a bite. Straight away, nice succulent and salty pork meat in there. Nicely salted, good quality pastry, very nice that. Next on the list, let's have a look at this Scotch pie. Let's see if we can get a cross section of this for you. Bear with. Break into that. Let's have a gander. So that is a Scotch pie. Now, I think there's mutton in this. That looks packed out, that, doesn't it, with filling. Let's give that a whirl. Not used to Scotch pies. Very distinct taste. Nice, like minced lamb. A bit sweeter, I would say, than a pork pie. But yeah, very nice that. Another shot of it for you as well. Packed that, didn't it? Nice crispy pastry. And let's check out this last one. Now this is meat and potato pie. So we'll not litter, we'll just move that out of the way. I'll put that casing in my pocket, and then we'll cut into this bad boy. There we go. If I can manage to do that. There we go. So that is a cross section. Let's move that pastry out of the way. That's a cross section of a meat and potato pie. Now I can see already some massive chunks of potato in there, isn't there? In and amongst the meat. It looks good. Nice potato to meat ratio. Pastry's spot on as well. Good that. Look at that. Packed out that. That is a tasty pie. Right then, let's go through these pies individually, shall we? So first of all, I sampled the pork pie. Now that's a good cross section, isn't it? Packed with ingredients. No jelly or juice, I don't think. I don't think there's any peeping out there, is there? Didn't taste like there was any anyway. But, excuse me, not taking anything away from the pie. The pie was really good. Good bake on it. Nice crispy pastry. And certainly no soggy bottom on that one. The Scotch pie. I've not had a Scotch pie for ages. But I'd say the taste of it, I'd say a bit sweeter than like a standard meat and potato pie or a pork pie. But yeah, it's still really good nonetheless. But next time I'm in Scotland, I'll be trying out a Scotch pie again. So yeah, good bake on it again. Pastry really nice. Now moving on to the meat and potato pie. I would say that is probably the crowning glory of the three of them. Really good bake on it, plenty of ingredients, packed out that, isn't it? Good meat to potato ratio in there as well. Really good that. So just put that down. Now, as a collective, what am I going to give them? Now they were reasonably priced, them as well, weren't they? In fact, they were a good price. £5.20 for that lot. That is superb value, even in my eyes. And I'm tight. Woman in the shop was sound. Looks like they do a good trade. And what am I going to give them out of 10? I'm going to give them a 9.7 out of 10. And I think my favourite out of the three of them was probably the meat and potato pie. So I'll just show you where we are as well. So we're right in the middle of Moffat town centre. Got some free parking as well, which is always handy. Probably cooking up plans to change that at some point, aren't they? But as of the end of February 2025, it's free to park here. And the shop's just there. So if you're ever in the middle of Moffat, come and give it a try and let me know what you think about it. And Leeds United supporters there, they get everywhere. They're even in Moffat. Really have no shame. This is the famous Moffat Ram, right in the middle of the town centre. Quite impressive that, isn't it? And that's just some information about the Moffat Ram. You can always pause it if you're interested. And this is the famous Moffat toffee shop. And this place has the honour, the record, of being the world's narrowest hotel. Who knew? Right in the middle of Moffat. And this place is on Moffat High Street as well. It's called Moffat House. Now I think it's a hotel and restaurant, but we popped in for a coffee and we're glad we did. It was reasonably priced, spotlessly clean, and there's some fantastic architecture as well. well worth a visit. Just to show you as well how far we are away from other places in Scotland, and that's in miles as well, for those of you that use kilometres. So I'll just pan round for you. So we've just had a wander down to the other end of town, and that's the town centre down there. So all that remains for me to say is, please join me again on my next adventure, whether we be in Moffat in DUMFRIESSHIRE as we are now, or elsewhere around the world. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see thee soon.